This artwork has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up artworks that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the artwork so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on. So thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 10 of building Kitt Knight Rider, the car. Not car, this is Kitt. You could build it as car, but you'd have to spray the bottom bit of it silver. But this is Kitt. And this is stage 10, so this is like 10% of the way through, 1/10 of the way through the entire build. It doesn't feel like it, but yeah, it's getting there. As ever before the build, we're going to look through the magazine and see what they're talking about. It'll be another series, yeah, Slamming Sammy's Stunt Show Spectacular. Yeah, Kitt with stars on him. It does look lovely. I don't like the stars, but you know, there we go. Kitt obviously solved crimes. Small town, yeah, little bad people. Kitt and Knight Rider never did. I don't think they ever did. I don't recall them ever doing anything like big. Nothing sort of huge. I mean, there's a couple of things moderately bigger, but yeah, it's all small town stuff, which is interesting. It's nice. I like it. So there we go. Other functions that are used, obviously, again, songs that are used in there. Maybe they didn't use any songs in there. They're not mentioning that this week. As the guest stars and else. Well, the 80s, also stunt shows, it was a thing. It's probably not so much of a thing anymore, but there you go. Full jumps and driving stunts. Kitt Sharp his amazing abilities, yeah, skiing and jumps and things, and yeah, all good. Self-inflating tyres. He obviously let his tyres down so he could squash somebody a little bit, but they all survived. In this issue, we're assembling the tyre rods and arms of the steering system. The anti-roll bar and the front brake line. Yes, it's all about the steering stuff going on. We are supplied with another tool, another pair of tweezers, which are quite nice for the tubes. They're not sharp, they're nice blunted tweezers. So yeah, we're connecting up steering linkage and obviously brake pipes and things, roll bars, and yeah, it's all starting to come together, which is always nice. The secret files, we're looking at the dashboard. The dashboard in Kitt, as always, not so much confused me, but it's all about the driver. It's all about Michael Knight sitting in there. But the dashboard seems to go across sort of half of the passenger compartment as well. So the passenger must be sitting there a bit cramped in because the screens are coming around the side. It just doesn't feel quite right. Yeah, a new dashboard. They changed it after the pilot, which happens with things with pilots and stuff. And they changed it again for the 3rd and 4th season. They just neatened it up and tidied it up and added different displays and things. So there we go. That's that. I'll get the parts, I'll clear the bench, and we'll get it all put together. Right, the parts, the tweezers, they're okay. They're pretty much exactly the same as have been provided with other part works over the course of the last few months. I won't be using the little plastic thing. I shall be keeping them in my tools Ghostbusters mug, which quite conveniently holds my tweezers. I've got my Fast and Furious mug, which holds my screwdrivers. And I've got an R2 mug, which holds spare screws and things that I haven't put away as yet. But there we go. Oh, and I've also got my Gross Models mug, which holds other screws and things from different part works that I haven't put away yet. I really should get them put away at some point. But for now, let's get on with the build. We are putting together the steering center link, which is the long one. Don't need that yet. Let's move that over to one side. Don't need that yet, but we do need these two, which have an R and an L on them. Which way round goes which? Let's see if we can't get this that way. That way. With that going upwards. Right, that's that way round. 10E is one marked R, which is this one, which is this side, and that one's that side. So that goes there, and they are fitted together with GM screws. So let's get 2 of those out. 2, yeah, there we go. 2 out immediately without any effort and trouble. So this is going this side, and it's going through there into there. Way, yeah, got to get it the right way up, the right way round, and the right way everything. see what's happening. Is that lined up just right? No, it's not. I can feel it going through. It's got threaded through the first piece. I get that through there a bit. And then get it the right way round again. That lined up on there, and that should get through there. Just about. Hold that securely and get it tightened down into everything. But it should still move. It does indeed. Everything working as intended. Let's get this through there to begin with again. Easier than trying to do it in place. Sticking through there just a little bit, and then that's going on there. Exactly the same again. Seems to be quite a lot of fiddly building stuff in this issue, which is nice. I do like it, and it's bringing parts together, and it's not ending up with lots of loose parts at the end. But it is fiddly buildy stuff, so I'm sure in one of the next upcoming issues there'll be a put these 3 pieces together with 1 screw, and that will be the end of it. So there we go, that's that. Now we need to fit more things. These bits, do they have any markings on them? It does. That has an R on there, so I'm assuming that has an L on there. It does. So again, I can't remember which one's which. That's R. I can't remember which one of these was which. Pretty sure I've put them down in different places. That's an L. So that's L, that's L, that's that side, this is this side. And they are going on there like that, with the large post going downwards. That's going onto there like that. We are using LM screws for this. A couple of those in there, 3 in there in fact, so I'll get 2 of those out, keep 1 for spare. Go. And these are not going in from this side, they're going in from the back there. So let's try and get that through there. Is that going to be a thread? No, that's not threaded through there, so it's just got to go through there. Make sure you get it the right way up. That's that. Being careful to hold the right bits that are not bending or turning, and just get that tightened down on there. Just double check that says an R on there and an R on there, so that's the right one. It's the right one. It is the right one. And now I'll do the left one, which is also the right one. It's the correct one for it being done like that. So let me just understand. Oh, that because it goes off that way. That's why I got confused as to which way was up. So that one will then go on there like that. And these are the bits that attach into the little posts that come out the top of the wheel. Come out the side of the wheel thing. Yes, it looks like it is. I learnt a thing. I understand how a thing works a little bit, because I've done it before for different builds. So that's that there. They're at slightly different angles, but I'm pretty sure that that will change and be corrected. But then again, it's got to be slightly different because it's obviously different sides. So yeah, that'll do. Let me move these off back a bit because I need to bring on the front of the car. It's the other way up. So yes, these are going on to here and here, like that maybe. I can't tell which way round that's pointing now. Hang about. That's that way. That's that way. So that's going in there. That's going in there. Yeah, because that's the right shape for fitting in with this bit. I understand that. That's going to join up with the steering part, and that's going to join up with that part. Yeah, indeed, it does all join up like what it says. It says to make sure that goes through there as these do. Good. So I need a DM and a GM screw. The DM, let's get it the same way around as that. Right, a DM screw on this side. Not in, well, I know it's different because it's different size. These are the ones with the built-in washer. DM. So that's going on there. This is just a support bracket that will enable it to move and rotate, but not move out of alignment. So that one on there, come on, you know you want to. trouble with all of these builds is all of the parts are black and all of the screws are black. And the part that you're attaching the other part to is black. So everything just, you know, you can't see it, especially trying to put it on camera. You've got very little hope of seeing things. Luckily, some of it's shiny, so it will work a little bit. So this is going on there. Now, that obviously has a square on it. I assume that one does as well. I didn't actually notice. But I'm going to need to get that lined up so I can use the steering rack here to turn that bit until it lines up. I think that's probably the best plan. There we go. That's now attached to there. And if I turn that a little bit, that's actually moving the steering. I like that. I like that a lot. So that's that on there now. Let's get the screw in there to hold that in place. And let's try that again. Just make sure it works. So if I turn this, the steering turns. Nothing actually happens with the wheels yet because that's not been attached through there. But when that is, like that and like that, oh, come on. They're obviously going to be attached in there. But when that's done, that will enable this to turn the wheel. As you can see, I can't really grip it very well at the moment, but you can see it's moving a bit, which is all we need at the moment. So that's that on there. Are we attaching the other ends of that in there yet? Carefully turn the assembly over, tighten 2 DM screws into the joints. Just DM screws that are holding that in there. That's okay. That's nice and easy. So yes, they are being attached in there now with DM screws, the little ones with the washers on them. So that's going to go in there. Like that. Not like that. Like that, but not quite like that. Almost like that, but better. Try and hold it and support it and film it and look at it as well. Doesn't feel like that's tightening into there, but let's try. Keep trying. That does feel like that's tightening into there now. So I'll tighten that up in a moment. Let's get the other side in first. Where am I going? All the way over here. Just like that. It's easier without the wheel being there, isn't it? It's nice to attach the wheels, but it's also nice to not have them in the way. There we go, that's that. Let's get this one tightened down as well. So that is the steering attached. Now we need to use 2 BP screws because we haven't used them yet. To attach these bits to this, they are the same. Doesn't matter which one's which, but it has got a big plug on one end which you want to make sure is on the right end, and that's that way up. So that's going into there with the screw in the top. I like that. Job, I'm not sure what job it does, but I'm sure it does it very, very nicely. The other one in the other side. Oh, I dropped it. There's the screw. There it is. Try that one more time. In there. And tightening that down onto that. Right. And right. So this is in attaching somewhere. That's now that way up. And these are going, I can't quite make out in the picture. It's somewhere around here somewhere. There's a holes there that seem to line up. Is that them? Push the ends of the links into the holes in the control arms. That now being that way up. It is. It's being that way up now. Right. So that goes through there into there. Right, but these have got to be a particular way round, obviously. Let me have a closer look at the instructions, get some glasses on and see exactly what's going on down there, and I'll come back and report. Right, it doesn't seem to make any mention of the little blobs coming out there, but according to the picture, they should be facing upwards. But yeah, I'm thinking that they're actually in the wrong way round, because there's a little indentation down the bottom here that they should probably fit into. So I'm going to turn those around, and then I'm going to fit them in there under there like that, and then I'll come back and fit the brackets onto it, and then we'll get to do some hose action. Yeah, much happier with that going in there that way round. It shows there being 2 little notches on the tubes on there, but there is in fact only the one, so get it the right way round. Don't be an idiot like me. This is then going to be attached onto there with these 2 brackets, which are the same, so you don't have to worry about which way round they go. Although there is a difference. The little ridge on one side, which is got on the picture going onto the inside, so that will be that way round, like that, and that one the same over there, with GM screws holding those in place, one each, obviously. That makes 4. Get all 4 of those out. Through there, fitting in there, and the other one doing the same on the other side. Once again, I'll come back and tighten all these up afterwards, because there's no point in you watching me playing with the little screws all the way. You can see how it's going to fit and how it does fit, and that's enough, isn't it? If you want me to do more longer form, you know, actually sitting here watching me do up and tighten up every screw, do let me know. Leave a note in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. But if most people are probably not too worried about watching me, you know, tighten things up, unless I've got something to say while I'm doing it, like what I'm doing now, because I'm doing the talking while I'm doing the screwing, then it's all right. But there we go. So I've done one side, the other side is exactly the same. So next up, we are fitting the tubes. The tubes are of varying different lengths. We've got 1 longer one and 2 shorter ones. So get them the right way round. It says insert 1 end of the front brake line, which is the longest cable of the 3. 10J. Which way up is that even being? Put it with the hole that way. Yes, that way up. And 10J is going on that side. That should... yeah, there we go. That just goes on there like that. No need to worry about anything else with that. And the other 2 onto the other 2, obviously. They're even working. Nice. No hassles at all. Nice and easy. We're going to be using a GM screw to hold this in place. And then over the next few weeks and months, we shall be attaching the other ends of these tubes to things. So where is this going? Position the brake distributor over the smaller post on the front cross member. I can't be reading the things. I'm just going to look at the picture. The small post seems to be that one there. So that's going over there, with that coming that way. That's going on there like that, with 1 screw holding it in place. That's what the picture looks like to me. But it has got the tubes going to places already. So let's have a look. 10J is not going anywhere yet. This one is coming out round here and going through. It's going onto the brake caliper. Right, we haven't attached the brake caliper on there yet. So I'm pretty sure that let's work. I need to tighten that down even more. That shouldn't be moving, I don't think. I feel like that was going down an awful long way, but it has actually finally attached somewhere. So this is going to need to go and attach to the brake caliper over there. It's not massively long. I'm going to see where it's got the tube going. Just sort of goes between these 2. Hopefully that will just poke out the other end. It will. There we go. So I can use my new tweezers grab that and just plug it in. Fairly easy, straightforward. I like that. This one is going to come out the other side, obviously, and we'll do the same over here when we get the other brake caliper on. And the front one doesn't go anywhere quite yet because we haven't got anywhere to attach it to yet. But that's that. That is the build complete up to the end of this stage. Stage 10% of the way through. I'm happy with it. It's coming together. Obviously, we've got other parts as well. We've got the dashboard, the scanner, the bonnet, the everything to go onto it. But mechanically, it's getting there as well. We've now got some steering, a little bit. There you go. Look, you can see it moves a bit. It will free up and obviously be easier to turn when you've actually got a steering wheel attached to it. But I like it. It's getting there. Thank you very much for joining me on this build. I shall see you very shortly for the next part, and stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.